Defense wanting to replace its aging equipment. A white paper on the defense review was proposed. In 1998, Parliament approved it. The cost, 12 billion rand. By the time Cabinet approved the arms deal, the cost more than doubled to a whopping 30 billion rand. In 1999, Patricia de Lille, PAC leader at the time, blew the whistle. She accused a number of senior ANC members of receiving kickbacks aimed at ensuring certain international arms suppliers secured contracts. That same year, government signs the contract, and on its shopping list, corvettes, submarines, light utility helicopters and light fighter aircraft. From there, the arms controversy took on a dramatic turn.
The government therefore decided to obtain equipment for the Navy and the Air Force.
Then President Thabo Mbeki turned down a request to probe the arms deal. By 2000, the cost escalated to 43 billion rand. A subsequent investigation implicated a number of top officials. They include the late Defense Minister Joe Modise, Chippy Sheikh, who was involved with the acquisition process in the Department of Defense. Despite the outcry, the equipment is sourced and delivered to our shores. In 2010, Terry Crawford Brown goes to the Constitutional Court asking President Jacob Zuma to appoint a commission of inquiry. The hearings finally get underway tomorrow. This is the venue. Initially to be headed by 3 judges, these chairs are likely to be occupied by only 2. It follows the resignation of one of 3 commissioners, Judge Francis Legodi.
It's quite regrettable, as the President has indicated, and also as a Commission, we regret that resignation. However, we respect the reasons that have been forwarded to us, that it's for personal reasons, and he didn't want them to be disclosed. And we expect that the Presidency will give guidance to the Commission in terms of what would happen on Monday when we start the hearings.
2 other leading members, including a top investigator, earlier jumped ship. The commission's been charged with investigating, amongst others, the rationale for acquiring arms, the offsets, how many jobs the contract created, and if the equipment is being used.
There is also the issue of the finances. In terms of reference 5 and 6 are then talking about if there were any due influence by any other person, whether a politician or an official or an institution, and also whether there were elements of corruption.
Some observers claim the hearings won't achieve much.
We don't have any second agenda except the agenda that has been given to us by Parliament through the proclamations. And that's why our hearings will be public.
Investigators went abroad to source information. A string of witnesses will be called. They include former President Thabo Mbeki and the Ministers of Trade and Industry and Finance at the time, Alec Erwin and Trevor Manuel.
We are calling on the Defence Force and military veterans, where we have officials from the Navy, officials from the Air Force, and DINEL has still to send us a number of the names of the officials. But at the end, they will then call upon the political head by then. Unfortunately, in this case, it's the late Minister Joe Modise, may his soul rest in peace. But then we'll be calling the then Deputy Minister of Defense, who is the then Deputy Minister Ronnie Kasros, and then also calling on the former Minister Terra Lekota.
The hearings are expected to heat up during the second phase.
The people who have made allegations, some of them have written books, some of them we made to understand are even shooting films on the arms. Then we'll be calling them also to come and give evidence to that. And this should not be interpreted as that the Commission is shifting the chairs around, because many people are expecting that we call first the whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers end of the list of witnesses. They include Patricia de Lille, now Cape Town Mayor. The Commission has been allocated a 40 million rand budget, but due to the delays and its possible extension, the costs are likely to escalate. Janji Chauke, SABC News, Semi-Mark Square, Pretoria.